Hello, Pisces. How are you all doing? This is Tarot Me Please coming at you for a general reading for Pisces. Oops, almost slipped out. March 2023, your monthly reading. Hope the universe has been treating you well, Pisces, and hope you have been treating yourself well. And I hope you had a great week. And I hope you're enjoying the weekend. If you watch this right after I put it out, I'm going to lay down your cards. Let the chips fall where they may. They're not chips, they're cards, but you get the idea, right? Okay. Now that the cards have been laid down, we're gonna hurry and wait. No. We're gonna just meditate and contemplate on these cards and their energies. And really tune in on what they have to say. Let them guide us. Let them tell us what we really need to hear. Aside from the everyday mundane stuff we go through. Let us tune into our life's path and our soul's journey and the lessons that we came down here to learn and the karmic debts, if any, that we came down here to pay. All right. Okay, Pisces, you ready? Let's see what your energy will be in March of 2023. All right, so that's the Two of Wands. Twos always represent some kind of duality, some kind of choice. And in this case, that's you there on the card. And you're kind of thinking about making a move. Here, you're in a comfortable world. You're in your zone of comfort. And you've got the whole world in your hands here, but that's not enough for you. You're wanting to branch out. You're wanting to see what's beyond the horizon here. So you're thinking about it. Okay? If I have to actually say the meaning of the Two of Wands, it's just planning your first steps, decision making, thinking about taking a risk and leaving your comfort zone. Yeah, because, that's not what is in store for you in this life. There's more in store for you. Okay? What is the energy that is crossing you in March, Pisces? The Strength card. So that's Leo energy, Pisces. Do you have a Leo in your life? Is it a romantic partner? Is it a business partner? Is it a family member? But yeah, it's somebody of the Leo sign. Okay, I can say more about that in a little bit after I pull some more cards. I need to get this all into context. It's kind of looking like it might be a work reading, but that's not 100% sure. But you are thinking of leaving your zone of comfort. That much I know. What is showing up in your recent past for your March reading? Okay, that is the Knight of Pentacles. I would venture to think that it was somebody in your recent past, or maybe you already know that person. It's a masculine energy, obviously. It's a very dependable energy. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is efficient, practical, reliable, routine-oriented, hardworking, committed. So you had somebody very responsible there in your recent past. And I'm wondering if it was a love interest or if it was a business partner of some sort. It looks like it would have been an earth sign. We're talking Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here. Young energy, but reliable. Let's look at your immediate future. What's the next step in your path here? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, new beginnings, having to do with love and relationships. The Ace of Cups could represent intimacy, emotional awakening, spirituality, intuition, love, creativity. So we could even be talking about a new romantic relationship or even a new baby. It's something very fulfilling, something having to do with the emotions and love. That's wonderful. And I wonder if you know what this entails or who it entails, Pisces. I wonder if it's this Leo who's going to be your romantic partner, offering you love, offering you intimacy. Because this card here seems to hint that you're on your way to that intimacy, to that love. Anyhow, let's flip some more cards. What is going to be on your conscious mind in March, Pisces? Okay, so you're going to be thinking about family and home. You know, the more I flip, the more I'm thinking this is a love reading. This is like, wishing for the happy family and, the white picket fence and the dogs and the 2 kids and all that good stuff. This is wishing for excitement and celebration and contentment and family and home and, all this good stuff. Like, what comes to mind is like family, like a wedding, like a big, traditional wedding. Like the festivities, really. Not so much the church wedding itself, not so much the ceremony, but just the celebration of it. Everybody, all the family coming together. So that's going to be on your mind in March, Pisces. What energy might be influencing you, Pisces, and you may not even know it. You might not even be aware of it. The Hanged Man. So you're not thinking this is you every waking hour, but it's in your unconscious, so it's in the back of your mind. The Hanged Man obviously is suspended, feeling suspended in a way. He's feeling trapped, or she's feeling trapped, confined, uncertain, like there's a lack of direction, like something needs to be released, something needs to be let go. And, if I had to talk about this reading just with these cards, without having flipped these 4, I'm talking about like just waiting for a proposal or waiting to get married if you're already engaged. This is you, Pisces, and you're, wanting to leave your, maybe leave the family home that you're living in and just venture off into married life, as a husband and wife, and moving and making plans, like making wedding plans maybe. And with a Leo, your groom. And this is like the beginning of, or it's very soon going to be the beginning of your married life, the intimacy, the love, the maybe new babies and all that stuff. But here, it's like in the back of your mind, you're like, ugh, when is this going to be just over with? When am I going to get married? When am I going to start my life as, our lives as husband and wife and all that stuff? Yeah. I don't know how the Knight of Pentacles fits into this, because this is an earth sign and it looks more like you're you're getting together with a Leo, the Strength card. But if I have to say anything about it, maybe this is somebody else in your life, this Knight of Pentacles, somebody reliable. Okay, so having said that, let's go on to your hopes and fears, Pisces. Okay. Um, that's not a hope, that's a fear. That's the Tower card showing up in your fears. So the Tower card represents unwanted changes, represents upheaval and disaster and catastrophe. I mean, the card is self-explanatory, isn't it? It's like this tower is not built on solid ground. It's built on something weak, and it's not sturdy at all. And then once the lightning hits that tower, it's like boom, you're ejected out, and so is this other person. And I'm thinking maybe you think, the marriage is going to fall apart. That's your worst fear, is, your marriage is going to experience the tower moment where it's a disaster and it's a failure, and, it's you're just going to be toppled. The rug's going to be pulled out from under you, and you don't know where you're going to be. And yeah, just disaster, a mess. That's your worst fear for this marriage, for this wedding thing. What's your attitude going into this whole thing? What's your influence going to be? Let me close that window. What's your influence going to be on the final outcome here, Pisces? Okay, so your attitude is you're walking away from something onto something else. And here's the moon. And Pisces, you are the moon card. It hasn't shown up here, but it has shown up in this particular Eight of Cups. And, the Pisces, moon, unknown, mysteries, all that stuff. And if you're moving on, if you're leaving a comforting, comfort zone, kind of fulfilling situation, it might be your family home where you've lived most of your life, if not all your life, and you're kind of venturing out into the unknown, which in this case would be your married life, would be, becoming a wife and mother and all that stuff. And so you're leaving behind something that was once fulfilling, but it's time to leave. You can't stay here forever. So you're leaving, and you're kind of unsure about how it's going to end up, the wedding and or the marriage. You're kind of unsure. You might not tell your partner this, but that's how you feel. And your influence will have a role in the final outcome of your marriage, of your wedding, and all that stuff. Yeah. Now let's flip this card, the external influence. Okay, this is the Four of Cups, and this is your bridegroom, this dude right here. And, it kind of seems that he don't care too much about being involved in the, in planning the wedding. And if he's not too interested in planning the wedding, maybe he's not too interested in the making the marriage a success. I don't know. Maybe his apathy to planning the wedding indicates his apathy towards the marriage. I mean, I don't know if I should go as far as to say that, but he's not helping you plan in the wedding. Let's put it that way, and then we'll go on from there afterwards. But it's like he's kind of not involved, doesn't care, and it's like you have to do all the work. It's like here you're, all up in your head about planning the wedding and the celebration and just the whole big ordeal of, paying and whatever. And then this is him, and the universe is offering him this, marriage wedding thing, and he's just like, I'm bored. I don't care. Whatever. You go ahead and plan it. I'll just be here, you know. And I guess the wedding isn't here yet, but you're feeling, ugh, I don't want to wait. I want to just get it through with, get it over with. I just want to go through with it and just be done with it. You just feel like you're in limbo right now. So yeah, this is your influence. You're walking away from your life as a daughter, from your family home, and you're walking into married life, and you feel kind of unsure about it. And this person, he's not helping. I'm just calling it as I see it. So what's the final outcome of this wedding thing going to be? I'm not even going to talk about the marriage itself. I'm just going to talk about the wedding, because it kind of seems like this is the trajectory of your wedding, your wedding planning. Okay? So how's the wedding going to turn out? Let's see. King of Swords. Okay, so the King of Swords is a person who's going to be in your final outcome, and it's a very sharp-minded, sharp thinker, strategic planner. This is an air sign, so it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I'm wondering who this King of Swords is. It's somebody a little bit more mature than this person, your bridegroom. Maybe your dad, Pisces? Maybe, I don't know, some mature guy, take charge kind of guy who plans out everything and thinks everything out is going to be the outcome. So I would say that's good for a wedding. Things are going to be thought out. Things are going to be strategically planned out, which is what you need for a wedding, right? Yeah. I mean, I would say this, I mean, if it weren't a king, I would say, if this were a queen of swords, for instance, Pisces, I would say this is you. But see, this is masculine energy. So this is a dude, and it's an older dude who's going to be coming to your rescue. So think of an air sign who's going to be coming, an older air sign who's going to be coming to your rescue with regards to the wedding planning. All right? So that's what I have for you, Pisces. That was a really specific reading, wasn't it? I think that's the most specific reading I've ever had of a sign that wasn't my own, Virgo. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope some, if not all, resonated with you. Yeah, I can't say enough about this. You're just really fearing that this marriage, that not the marriage thing, but the wedding thing. Let's leave the marriage out of it. Let's just talk about the wedding, that the wedding's going to be a disaster because your bridegroom isn't lending a hand, and you're walking away from your, singlehood, from your family home and going into this new home with your soon-to-be husband, but you feel like you're kind of left hanging, and, the wedding can't come soon enough, but the future, the partnership with your dude, here's your dude, the Leo, and the cup of love and the intimacy following up, and this is what's going to be on your mind, is the wedding planning. Yeah, very specific reading. Anyway, as I was saying, that was your reading, Pisces. And if it did resonate with you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. It's called Tarot Me Please. It's a brand new channel. I just started it recently. And, hit like and thumbs up and activate the bell and all that good stuff to help me out. And I will talk to you soon. And so take care.